So it's been a long time and forever and a day, and we're gonna jam because that's what we do.
Okay.
Tell me, what are we doing today?
Today on Keepin the Geek Bros podcast, episode 171, we've got Terminator Zero review. This is what happens when you don't do this very often anymore. Dragon Ball DAIMA episode 1 review, and the Xbox Showcase October 2024 review. I don't know what. I have no idea what we're gonna do with that. That's all man. All this is more. All this and more. All this and more in this week's episode. Stay tuned.
In a world where geeking out never looked so good, two incredibly sexy men will rise for your auditory pleasure. Here's your hosts, keeping up with the Geek Bros.
Yes, I'm Vibe, and with me is Man. We are the hosts of Keepin the Geek Bros, a family podcast, allegedly.
So, what's going on with us?
Not a hot damn thing. And I want to be very clear. This is what I wrote on the outline. Not a hot damn thing. Good news is part of the reason why things weren't being edited and coming out was because my computer system was also a hot goddamn mess. I have since run all the diagnostics that I could on this thing, all the efficiency, whatever things, all the defrags and debugs and clearing it out stuff and clearing out a lot of cache. It is working significantly better. You would know this because, you're seeing new things come out from the studio in itself. So once I've finished setting up the bare bones of what is going to be my new travel vlog, look for that, boots on the ground, I'm going to swing back over and go back over onto the missing projects, such as the 4 new episodes of Geek Bros that are no longer new and have now become lost episodes, such as what was the other show? It was dad jokes. It was something else. What would I call it? The spoken word. The spoken word, which just features me and Man. You'll see me. I don't know. It's also long time ago. So these things are going to be produced, are going to be put out. So look forward to that.
But it's new for you, old for us.
It's new for you, it's old for us. And I mean old to the point where we'll look significantly different. That's how old these
maybe some more grays in my beard, but that's it.
Maybe. But we look it's not like, I think it's a year. It's been a year since I recorded that footage. Good footage, but when you can't edit, I don't know, and I at some point refused to upgrade my system, and I still refuse to, but now at least I can do this and feel good about it. So, I know that Man did get some requests for some Ready Player Geek Bros. I'm playing. I'll get to that. I'll get to that when we get to what we're geeking out on. So, gents, or gent, I guess. I don't know why it's plural there anymore. Gent, what are we geeking about this week?
You never know. I may identify as more than one thing. So
back up. I'm gonna put gents back there. Excuse me. Sorry. Putting the S back in there.
I guess we're just keeping it. I guess we're just keeping it gender fluid. I mean, that's great.
Yes, of course.
Yes, we must.
Very inclusive here. Very inclusive.
Yeah. Something.
Family podcast.
That's not family.
It is. Of course, it's family.
I don't like.
Who are you to determine what is family? It is current year. No dead air.
So what am I geeking about this week? Not about my family. Shit, there's something that I was gonna start, but yeah, now that you have it on here, something else that I have to watch, Dragon Ball DAIMA. I definitely want to get on that. And there was a clip that for the new season of Invincible that was just recently released, which I should have probably added on here, but Look for it. It'll come up.
I did see that somewhere, but I didn't pay
Yeah.
attention.
So that's something that I'm excited for as well.
You should be excited.
I don't know if I want to be excited about the Venom movie that's coming out on Friday.
Yeah.
Don't know if I want to geek out about that, but
You know,
yeah,
that reminds me what a hot shame it was that I have no interest in the Joker 2 to watch the Joker 2 to review the Joker 2 since it's kind of hot right now. It's hot. It's trending.
it really is not.
Hate watching it is trending right now.
Hate watching
and
this.
and but I just have no interest. I barely even liked the first one to that degree. You know, it took me forever to watch that.
Still have not watched it.
Oh, see, so I mean, if there's anything that would have been trending right now for us to jump on, it would have been that. But I just couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to it. All right, so what I'm geeking about is, well, dovetailing what I was saying when that man was getting requests for Ready Player Geek Bros. I'm actually playing and enjoying with my oldest offspring Diablo 4 on the
Really?
Xbox. One, it's local player up to 4 people, local player co-op and multiplayer. So me and him are up in my room with our controllers running around slaying some stuff and
slay
and we're having a good time. Like it's as fun as Darksiders beginnings or whatever it was, Genesis, Darksiders Genesis. Me and him played that and we beat the hell out of that. We love the top down action RPGs. It looks like that's our thing. So I was bored. I told you I've got a lot more time now. I went from 4 classes to 1 now, and I'm countdown to my last class to graduate. Yay, slay!
Yay!
But
my big boy.
So the extra time, I said, let me turn back on my Xbox Game Pass and just see what they got there. And I said Diablo, and I remember buying the physical copy of Diablo when I first got the Xbox 360. When I was gifted that by the artist formerly known as Garbanzo. He gifted that for me for one of my birthdays. One of the best things I got for my birthday, and it was for us to play Diablo. I don't remember why it didn't continue. So, but now this goes to show that with time, things can we can actually enjoy things later on in life. Don't just knock it. It's a blast. We are geeking out the heck out of that right now. It's a lot of fun. You got to get on it and play with us.
I want to play.
No homo. It's funny because I was playing with him yesterday. Oh, that's another thing. I was playing with him yesterday. We're at level 50 now. Right? We've been playing for 2 weeks. And I said, it clicked. I said, gosh, darn it. We could have started this as a Ready Player Geek Bros, and that would have been great. Now it's too late. No, don't get me wrong. We haven't gone very far on the story, so yeah, we can still do it. But you miss 50 levels of just pure insanity. So there's no point in starting it now, But I thought about it like this could have been a great series because we suck. I mean, we just suck. But then my son got this bloodborne ring where it drops bloods that explodes. It's so overpowered. Now we're wrecking everything. We're having a blast. You know what I'm saying? And it's great. It's a great game.
Great. So now basically I have to catch up.
Well, you can join and you can get power level with us, but just know that I think that the bad guys, the random encounters, they scale with your level, because if that's true, we should be wrecking all the monsters right outside these towns, and we're not. I mean, we are, but we're not doing it we're not one insta-killing them. So I'm assuming that as you grow, as you mature, they mature with you. So that's what I'm geeking out right now about. It's all about that. That, of course, shameless plug, Boots on the Ground, my travel vlog. Loving it. I put out my trailer for that. It's gonna be fun. It's about the 5.5 weeks I spent in Southeast Asia, Philippines, and Japan. So look forward to that. Am I expecting it to go big? No. But it's just, why am I doing it and why am I putting it? Well, 1, I like building brands. 2, I'm a video editor and I need stuff to practice on. And 3, I have 412 gigabytes of GoPro footage that I never intended on posting on social media. So what do you do with that? I don't even know why I recorded it. So late in the game, I decided, and I made me really late. Why do I say late in the game is you'll see that you can, in the episodes, there's going to be augmented testimonials for me actually here at home, wearing my Cebu vibe shirt. Why? Because I never intended to do a travel vlog. So I didn't do any testimonials on site there besides whatever's on the GoPro. when I realized I could do a travel vlog, it was like the last week there, and I started doing as much as I could, and it didn't come out good. So anyway, look forward
And
to that.
as this man is doing that, I'm working in the Bahamas. I went to Vegas for work. Like we were both out of town, but he was enjoying it and I was working.
No, he could have been. I was just working too. While I was out of town, I had both school, 4 classes. Okay. Can you imagine? I want you to imagine going to a foreign land. It's a 12-hour difference, working remotely from that foreign land and having 4 classes on a 12-hour difference. That was interesting.
My
Okay.
biggest aggravation with you is, hey, bro, what you doing? Sleeping.
Yep. Yep. It was 12-hour difference. It was literally a 12-hour difference in the Philippines, and then a 13-hour difference in Japan. Hell of a time. So that's about it, though. Without further ado, episode 171 starts now. But first, subscribe to our podcast, leave a review, and share it with your family and friends. It's the right thing to do. All right, we're going to move on to the Fresh Scent.
Fresh Scent.
Geek Bros approved movies and series of the week. Brought to you by Madman.
Yeah, I actually took some time to do this today. So,
Watching
this
his
week
cursor. I want to be very clear. Usually, what I do is I download the Word document from Google Docs
as I'm still editing it.
as he's still editing, and I've given up on that. So now I download them now after the episode. So I'm watching his cursor go up and down the screen. And
It didn't happen today, though. It didn't happen today, though. Today, this was already.
No, you're absolutely right. But because I don't trust you, I said I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I am just going to leave it here, and then at the end of the episode, then I'll download it, and then I'll do the episode copy. Carry on, sir.
All right.
Excuse me.
So we'll start off with the series first.
Yeah, we will.
This week, October 21st, season 4 of What We Do in the Shadows premieres on FX and streams on Hulu next day. New series called Papa's House, starring
Papa's house or
Damon?
Pop This House?
Papa's House. It stars Damon Wayans, I think it is.
That makes
one
sense.
of the Wayans brothers.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I need to hear. It's gonna be raunchy.
Yeah. It's also October 21st on CBS. October 24th, season 4 of The Lower Decks, which is the animated Star Wars.
I can't
Star
believe
Trek.
that's still going on. I heard it was terrible. I'm gonna go check it out.
It was okay.
I heard it was boring and stupid. I can't believe it was season 4. But then again, no, whatever.
That
Sorry.
premieres on CBS and streams on Paramount Plus. Also, October 24th is Beauty in Black on Netflix. October 26th, Before on Apple TV Plus. On October 27th, Somebody Somewhere on HBO and streams on Max. Next, we will do movies. What was that? Oh, October 21st, Carved streaming on Hulu. October 23rd, Family Pack streaming on Netflix. October 24th, Canary Black streaming on Prime Video. And then movies out in the theaters this Friday are Venom, The Last Dance, Conclave, Azrael, and Don't Move. Oh, actually, Don't Move will be streaming on Netflix. My apologies. As far as video games being
it was funny as I
released
was doing the screen recorder video that I'm gonna post saying, "Oh, we're back." He goes, "Don't move," and I was like, "Is he?" You know, like he was like, "Don't move," and I was just like, I hesitated a little bit, like.
That's funny. Video games being released this week. October 22nd, No More Room in Hell 2 PC early release.
Ooh.
October 22nd, Alan Wake 2, the DLC called The Lake House for the PS5, PC, Xbox Series S and X. Also, Fae Farm, which will be released PS4, PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and Xbox One. Fear the Spotlight for PC, PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series S and X. I should have just said everything. October 24th, Terminator Survivors for the PC. Windblown PC Early Access. Romancing Saga 2. Romancing Saga 2. Revenge of the Seven for the Switch, PC, PS4, PS5. Yakuza Kiwami will be released for the Switch.
I love
finally.
quinoa.
I know you do. It's cute. October 25th, Wise X Nordics for the PS4, PS5, PC, and Switch. Sonic X Shadow Generations, PC everything. Sorry, I'm just say everything. I'm not going through all that. And finally, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 for the PC. Everything. Yeah, everything. I'm not doing it.
No, it's missing.
Everything
It's
except
missing.
for the PS4.
I was gonna say it's missing something. No, it's no. The PS4 is there. Wait, which one? Call of Duty,
I
right?
know. Yeah,
PS5.
Call of Duty.
No, which one is missing? The Xbox.
Switch.
The Xbox. Oh, the
No, the
Switch.
Switch.
The
No
Switch is
Switch.
missing. No Switch.
No
Of course
Switch for
not.
missing.
No Switch.
Also, Nintendo Switch Online Edition will be Banjo Tooie on the 25th. That's the Nintendo 64 game that I guess we played as children. I played a little bit of it. I didn't care. And that's all I got for new releases for the week.
That's what I felt about the new releases for the week is that they date these episodes, so it puts the pressure on me to get this stuff out like ASAP. So in other words, instead of me editing what I was going to do today, I'm going to have to edit this and get this thing released like tomorrow and push the nice guys out to the Thursday or Friday because this has got to come out faster. It's so funny.
Well,
But
your Thursday and Friday releases is the days that I release the throwbacks and the flashbacks. So you have to be careful with that, sir.
Well, so my release today's Tuesday.
You have Monday, you have Wednesday, and you have Saturday, Sunday.
All right, so I have to. So no, I don't release it on the weekends. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to edit this and release this today, or release Nice Guys today and release this tomorrow. I'll figure that out. See, this is what happens when I have to handle a little post production and the scheduling and all that crap when it comes to the new stuff. You know what I was thinking about because you put on the Instagram that they're doing a Scrubs reboot, and what is that?
There's
what
a pussy
was
here.
that?
There was a pussy here. Sorry, he's annoying.
That was so weird. All I saw was something like animal paw appear and disappear. No,
Okay. Say hi. Say hi. Okay.
I had a cat that looked like that before. I called it Tiger. It ran away, or did it? So
he died.
I don't know if he died. I know I don't have him anymore. But yeah, so I was like, maybe you should do a segment where like random announcements, like you put random announcements on the that you find interesting on our Instagram. And I think maybe like the standout ones, maybe we should create a little spot there where you throw it out there because I want to shout out to the world. Scrubs reboot is in the baking, and there's nowhere to really put that, and there's no real information about it per se. But definitely excited about that, and that's something that you put there. So we should probably add a little section that says notable call outs or something where you just choose whichever ones that you post on Instagram and throw
well,
it
the thing is as I find out about them, I kind of like do a quick research on how long that this has been going for, and then if it's been too long, then I'm like, okay, it's on now, yay. And if it's something new, fresh, or whatever, I try to get it out as fast as I can.
No, yeah. So maybe put a little thing on the side, or maybe I'll do that. Maybe when it'll force me to actually review, because I don't ever really look at our Instagram except when I'm posting it because I'm busy, y'all. I gotta create the content for you. Anyway, before we move on to the Xbox Partner Showcase, let's do the quick reviews. They're gonna be fast, just in case if that's what you're tuning in to listen to. And so let's skip everything else and go straight to the cure for your common day, which is my subheader. Terminator Zero review. Have you seen Terminator Zero? Do you know anything about it before I bring it up?
Of course I know about it. I posted about it. I just did not watch any of it yet because I completely forgot that it was coming out. And the day that it came out, I think I flew either to the Bahamas or Vegas.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
And yeah, I completely forgot to download it and watch it on the plane and all that nice stuff.
But great. I heard I heard about it and I didn't care, but then I saw some pretty decent reviews from YouTubers and I said, okay, I'll check it out. Plus I was bored and I started binge watching all but the last episode. So Terminator Zero, for those who don't know, is a Netflix original. The synopsis is, in Japan, Malcolm Lee has been developing another AI system that is intended to compete with Skynet. As Judgment Day approaches in 1997, Lee finds himself and his children pursued by an unknown robot assassin. It's based on Terminator by James Cameron and so on and so forth. It's an anime-ish. I'm listening to it dubbed, and it's not half bad. I like the concept of it. It does rope in the idea that some people have been using to try and work on the Terminator timeline, that it's actually separate timelines. And basically it says that you go back in time, but going back in time doesn't change the future that you're coming from, it just creates a branch timeline, and it affects that future. And every time you go back in time, you start a brand new timeline. So that basically would explain all the Terminators, I guess, except for Terminator 1 and 2, because T1 and T2 seem like they're a direct continuity. But I like that idea. And yeah, this is kind of cool. You know what it reminds me of? The AI that this Malcolm Lee character creates. Did you ever watch the Animatrix?
Was that the Matrix,
The
the
little cartoon,
animate,
yeah, the
yeah,
little
the
little
cartoon one?
there was
I think I saw a little bit of it. I don't remember.
I think it was the Next Renaissance Part 1 and Part 2. There was an AI, it was Zion's AI mainframe telling the story, the whole backstory of what happened for the most part. That AI is kind of reminds me of this new AI called dang, what was the AI's name? Oh, Kokoro. Kokoro's the name of the AI. Kokoro reminds me of that AI. I'm listening to the way it talks, and it's voiced by Rosario Dawson, by the way. And listening to the way it talks, the way it looks, the design, I will bet everything that it came from the Animatrix, because it looks very similar. But it's a cool concept. So basically, this guy Malcolm Lee is a black guy in Japan, and he has prophetic visions about Judgment Day. So of course, this is divorced from the U.S., so there's no talk about Sarah Connor or John Connor, which I was kind of upset about, but whatever. Even the future flashbacks doesn't talk about them either, because this is what's going on in Japan. And it's cool. It's a cool concept. The idea of somebody else knowing about the future, and instead of like trying to stop it, they're trying to combat it with with technology of their own. And that was kind of a cool idea. I like it. I like there were some twists. There were some twists in it. Some of it was telegraphed. You could see it coming. And I won't lie, the kids in it, they aggravate me beyond words. They rub me the wrong way. I can't stand them completely. They're annoying. I'd rather focus on the Terminator that comes back. And by the way, that Terminator is voiced by Timothy Olyphant. Great. Yes. So from Justified, from The Mandalorian when he played Cobb Vanth. So yeah, that was great too. But the story is cool. It's a cool idea. The execution is man. It deserves its 7 out of 10. But definitely will recommend it. I think you should check it out, man, and then we should do a proper review. Since I'm not really giving out any spoilers, and I can't really do much with it because we're talking now and stuff. But I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. And sorry, because we don't do this recording very often, and that's why if I sound a little off, it's because I didn't upgrade my Zoom, and now it's giving me a 10-minute warning. It's counting down. So as I'm talking, this happened before. I'm trying to upgrade it while we're talking. So I honestly cannot multitask like that. This is why I'm not a TV news reporter or anything. I can't multitask. It's not my thing. At least not while I'm recording, hosting, and reading off of a thing. So, what do you think? Have I intrigued you? What do you think?
I'll definitely watch it. I'll start watching it today.
You should check it out. It is on Netflix. It has earned its 7 out of 10 on IMDb. 86% Rotten Tomatoes score. I think it's good. Audience rating is 4.3.
Okay, so I actually because of my work phone, since it's an Apple phone, I have access to Apple TV now. So there's a lot of shows that I watch now on Apple TV, and Ted Lasso is an incredible show.
I've heard this, and I was all right. Remember I told you I had Apple TV and I was only watching For All Mankind. That was the only reason why I was watching it. So, but I heard all about Ted Lasso, and I was just like,
it is an amazing show. It is funny, and they are greenlit for season 4. They should start production next year. Next couple months. Yeah, so it's definitely a good show. But that's what I've been like checking off shows on Apple TV Plus. I've completely forgot about my other subscriptions, so I should probably jump on those. I still haven't watched the newest season of The Boys.
The reason me either. The reason why I'm even watching Terminator Zero is because I had let my my Netflix lapse because I just wasn't watching it. I was focused more on Hulu and Hulu and Amazon Videos. What I was watching a lot of. I rewatched the entire. That's another thing I was geeking on. The Expanse. I rewatched The Expanse, bro. All 4 seasons. Such a good show. It's so
That's
good.
another, yeah, that's
It's
another thing
so-
I'm geeking out about. Speaking of Amazon Prime, Prime Video, Vox Machina. The newest
Oh
season came
hell
out.
yeah! I watched the hell out of
The
that too. My
the new
God, look
season,
at
yeah.
look at all this stuff that we need to review, dog.
The newest season came out, and I think I'm behind on one episode right now.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
finished
that's
that. I
another
finished it.
one.
Unfortunately, the guy who voiced the Chroma Conclave Major Dragon, he died.
He passed
So
away,
yeah,
yeah.
he passed away, and that's unfortunate. So it was for him. That was great. All right, we gotta put Expanse and we gotta put Vox Machina on the next. So write that down somewhere and make sure you put it on there for us to review. I'm not gonna do it now. Don't you do it now.
No,
You put it.
should we also do the Rings of Power? I mean, I haven't watched any of it, the second season.
I've watched season 1 and season 2, and so we can. I'm not a Tolkien guy. I can definitely say a hot take is season 1 was better because season 2 was boring to me. I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as season 1. And if you divorced from a lot of it was stupid. A lot of it was stupid. A lot of it was stupid. But Celebrimbor, my dog. Anyway, let's move on to Dragon Ball Daima. This deserves to be to put on my miserable hat and the miserable cat, grumpy cat shirt because have you seen episode 1 of Dragon Ball Daima?
I have not.
Okay. Do you know
I'm
anything
scared.
do you know anything about Dragon Ball GT?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know
It's
everything
Dragon Ball-
about it. I've seen
it's-
everything.
Okay. Listen, Akira Toriyama, rest his soul, great man. He just aped Dragon Ball GT's premise. That's all it was. He just took it. He said, I'll have some of that and I'll do it better. And by the way, this is a hot take. It's an unpopular hot take. I didn't like his version of Broly at all. I didn't like his story of Broly, making Dragon Ball Z and Goku more like the last son of Krypton kind of thing. I hated his take on Broly. So he doesn't always hit it off for me. The original Broly idea, I loved it. I love how they portrayed the Saiyans. Bardock's story, I love the original portrayal of it. But Akira Toriyama's version of it, I think he got softer in his old age because he was more ruthless with his writing. Don't humanize the Saiyans. The Saiyans were bloodthirsty. You should have left them alone. I made this very clear in another podcast episode. So this is the same thing. Dragon Ball Daima is. Let's read it. It came out. It's coming out simultaneously, simulcast on Hulu and Netflix. I've never seen that before. When Goku and friends not shrink, they get de-aged. Okay, they turn into kids due to a conspiracy, and I don't know where the conspiracy is, but cool. They explore
I heard that. Like they were de-aged due to conspiracy. What the hell does that even
there was no
mean?
conspiracy. It was the exact same nonsense, in my opinion. All right. They explore the unknown demon realm with Supreme Kai, Glorio, and Panzi. So basically, there is this I don't know. Okay, you remember? It's so hard to explain. You remember the Buu Saga, right? Was it Diablo or Diaboro, whatever he was, the Satan-looking guy? He apparently was Daboro. He was like the king of the underworld,
demon world, or
demon world.
Yeah.
So he dies, and this guy now takes over the demon world, and he concerned about them, stopping him from doing what he wants to do in the demon world. The conspiracy is he's literally watching on screens what's going on in the Buu Saga. He watches Buu, he watches all this stuff happen, and they speed run the Buu Saga on his screens. So he goes up, and apparently they're gonna retcon the retcon of Piccolo's origins, that Nameks actually are demons. I mean, they're aliens, but they're alien demons because this guy who's taken over the demon world has a Namek down there with him who creates their own Dragon Balls, but they can't use those Dragon Balls because they're guarded by some big thing. They're like the version of the Dark Star Dragon Balls from GT. So he says, screw you. We're gonna go up to the real world. We're gonna take their Dragon Balls and stop them from happening. In the end, he makes an accidental wish. It turns them into kids, just like GT. He made an accidental wish, turned them into kids, and now they're gonna have to go off on some adventure. So instead of in GT them going off into space, they're gonna end up going into the demon world, and that's pretty much it. And instead of just Goku being turned into a little kid, everybody has, and those who are already kids have turned into babies. That's the premise, and I'm not thrilled. I'm not impressed. It is an
No, it doesn't sound
8.5.
thrilling.
It's 8.5 out of 10 on IMDb. It's got an 89% like score. I don't know why, because this is literally just the special edition of Dragon Ball GT, in my opinion, with the flavor of Akira Toriyama. I'm not impressed. I don't. Episode 2 came out, and I watched episode 2, and I'm just like, Super wasn't great, but this is even worse, in my opinion. The animation is fantastic, by the way. But they're sandwiching this in between at the end of the Blue Saga and before Super. What are they gonna do that's not gonna mess up Super's canon? Even though I don't care much about Super to begin with, I don't think this is the way to go. They should have gone past Super, or they should have spun this off on its own, like Dragon Ball Z Heroes or whatever it was. Even though I don't watch that either, I don't like it. It's a hot take. I know. Come at me all you want, but I wasn't impressed at all.
I thought
Not
we
even
were
close.
going to get Heroes now. Like, I don't understand why we jumped back to this, because Heroes is supposed to take place after Super, the last one that they did with the tournament.
Right.
So I don't understand why we got this brand new one that we're bouncing back in time again. And this is the thing that I hate that movies and shows do, is they bounce back and forth before they even release
I mean,
the
I'm hoping
content.
this is a story that he wants to tell. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it at all. I'm not like, I'm not digging it. And as we cross into less than a minute, I'm processing my order now. What can I say, guys? You know, I don't. Oh my god. Oh yeah, look. See, you see the message? This meeting
Yeah.
now has unlimited minutes. This is not gonna pop up in the
Minutes.
video. Unlimited minutes.
Minutes.
All right. There we go. So good to go.
Damn, that was 40 minutes already.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was already. Good. All right, now we're good to go for right now. Again, my bad, people, but look, if I'm not gonna spend $15 a month for something I'm not using. I'm gonna let it lapse and then bring it back and then let it lapse, kind of a thing. We'll see how this goes. So yeah, that's my hot take. I know it's unpopular. I know a lot of people. There's a group that has a few of the ex-Geek Bros, the artists formerly known as Juancho, the artists formerly known as Darflex, are in there. They're loving it. So I can tell you from them, they're loving Daima, from what I can tell. But and they hate on GT, but GT, I liked GT. I did. I thought the baby saga was second to none. Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 4 was inspired. Okay. Compared to Dragon Ball to Super Saiyan, God was okay, but Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4.
That's what's gonna happen with Heroes, is that
What?
there's a parallel universe or whatever, from what I'm to understand, because I didn't even look at any of it, but basically Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the GT universe, and Super Saiyan Blue, or the Goku that present day Goku with the Ultra Instinct and everything. They actually meet up and they have to fight together, along with two Vegetas, two Trunks, or not two Trunks. I think it's just another Trunks. But it's a Super Saiyan God version of Trunks, and Bardock returns as Super Saiyan level 3.
Who is so strong that they need that kind of heavy hitters?
I don't know. I didn't look into the villains or whatever, but I see these damn things popping up all the time. And one of the first things that I saw was Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Goku fighting each other to see
that's textbook pandering. But you know what it is, though? I appreciate it. I'm still gonna watch Dragon Ball Daima. I was not a huge fan of Super, not at all. I think it was incredibly lazy. I think it was incredibly boring. I think that the just transformations for transformation's sake, that means, like, at some point we've got to stop. You know, I know you're doing it for, I don't know what you're doing it for. I was excited for Super Saiyan God. Ultra Instinct, I don't know. I didn't see the full one. I didn't continue the arc to see all of it. I just got tired of the tournament arc. I think it was ridiculous. So I wasn't really feeling it. So I didn't see him go full instinct or instinct times 2 or basic instinct or whatever it is that they, because apparently the Ultra Instinct has what, another 2 forms afterwards. I'm like, at some point
No, I
At
think
some
it's
point,
just it's the unmastered version and then
uh-huh.
the fully mastered version.
I thought there was
The
3 versions.
the
So,
unmastered version is
uh-huh.
him with just his white eyes, but he still has the black hair with the white
Right.
aura. And
Okay.
then the fully mastered is his hair actually goes white.
Oh, okay. I don't think I saw that one then. Yeah. I'm gonna still watch Daima. I'm gonna see what happens. And but I'm not excited with the premise. I don't like to think that they're rehashing GT. You could have gone somewhere else. You could have actually just gone like with this Oob and Goku doing something somewhere else.
They could have at least done something to continue the story of Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan, and that is very rarely a thing.
But that happened in Heroes though. That didn't happen in Z in the regular Dragon Ball timeline, right?
Yeah, but that only happened in the movie.
Right.
The
Exactly.
saga that's supposed to partake right after that,
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's ever brought up. And then you never hear anything from Kid Trunks and Kid Goten after
Yeah,
that either.
pretty much.
They've
And
been
it's funny
completely removed.
because they completely screwed those characters over and now they turn them into babies. They've been more irrelevant now than they were before, which is a shame, you know? Why don't we just I liked it when Dragon Ball was like a generational thing and they kept on like pushing the generation, but now it's just a Goku centric thing. And Goku is great, but he's a one-trick pony. I'm kind of tired. He's silly and
You know what this
stupid.
reminds me of?
What?
Star Wars, Skywalker Saga.
What do you
It's
mean?
always about Skywalker.
No. It's Skywalker's, but it's the generations of Skywalkers. It's different. The characters change. The last name may not change. The characters change. This is just Goku, which is fine. But if you watch Dragon Ball and watch the progression of Dragon Ball Z, there were times when Goku was out of the picture, and you know you were following other people and you were following the other generations, and I like that. There was character development. Now everybody's stunted and just waiting for Goku to get to his next form. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, when are they gonna let Vegeta win something? I mean, let me just be reasonable. When is he gonna win something? Why can't he win? Why is it that everything is just stronger than the Vegeta, and Goku always pulls something out of his ass? Come on,
Yep.
he's
And it
a
happens to
martial
be better than Vegeta.
he's a martial arts genius. Why? Because he's an airhead? No, I'm all right. I think Dragon Ball Z was for me when I was younger, when I was less critical about storytelling, and it's not or Dragon Ball itself, the new stuff, because I don't like the new stuff. The Boo Saga was the best, and GT is my guilty pleasure. It was my guilty pleasure. I'm not saying it was better than anything Z had. No, absolutely not. Especially not the Android Saga. That was mystery. That was intrigue. That was hot. That story was like what? But the Baby Saga is still you know my guilty pleasure. Even the Black Star Dragon Saga was a guilty pleasure of mine. So I'm just saying, I will give it a chance. I will give it the Man 3 episode try it. And if episode 3 doesn't give me something, I may not watch. I may just wait till it all comes out, binge it, and give it a hot take on a future episode of the original Recipe Geek Bros. That, of course, I won't edit for a year. You know, so that's about it. All right, so we're gonna move on now to uh what is it called? The Xbox Partner Showcase and what's new in the gaming world. Are you gonna bring this up? And we're gonna what do we do? How are we doing this? This is all you.
I usually just I bring it up and then you share the screen.
You share the screen and I bring it up, or I share the screen and you bring it up. What do we
I
do?
mean, whatever's easier for you because you have the link there and you have access to record and share the screen. So
See, what happened was that is that Madman didn't think this through when he so I guess what you'll do is you'll direct because you're the one who directs it. I react. But if I'm gonna share my screen, then you're gonna tell me, oh, it's only 26 minutes.
yeah, because this one actually, from what I understand, this one breaks up all of the games. Like it just it goes through everything instead
Okay.
of instead of the commentary and all that crap that we don't care for.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Like it breaks it up with every game that they showed
Okay. Okay.
once I get through the ads.
Hold on. I just increased my screen and then my screen doesn't want to go back down to normal. Hey. Okay, so tell them what we're expecting. Did you watch it first or no?
I did not watch any of it.
You did not. Sorry to hear that. Oh my freaking God. Okay, good.
What is this? Oh, yeah, because all the stuff that I found was like 2 hours long, an hour long, and it was just the timer going down from like an hour and a half. That was
Okay.
like the first hour and a half of it, and I was like, this is stupid. And then I finally found one that shows just all the previews of the games that they had on there.
Did you? Did you really? All right, so I've got it up. Let me just. What did I do? I paused sharing my screen? Oh man, this is not as easy. See, you should be doing this. Am I sharing my screen now? Do you see it? What do you
Yeah,
got? What do
I
I
see it. I see it.
It's playing. Ah, no, not ready yet. No, I just
I
gotta
see
find.
I see a lady at a desk.
Stop sharing. Try
She's
this
looking
again.
sad.
Sorry guys, this is not working out because what happened was I increased the size of my Chrome and it's not. It won't go back to regular size. I want it to go back to regular size.
I'll give you a regular size.
I hope you do. I hope you do, Sneegro.
Ooh.
This is so weird. Why won't it let me shrink the size of the screen? All right. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's all I needed to do.
So proud of you.
That's all I
You
needed to
figured
do.
You figured it out.
Have you are we still gonna be recording like sporadically? You got yourself a nice little schedule now. What do you got?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to go one thing at a time.
Good.
I had time today because I finished early.
Did you?
I did.
So proud of you.
I know
right.
I do good
I'm
work.
just bringing up our screen. What do you see right now? You see what? What do you see?
I see the world in the background, and in front
Uh-huh.
of that, I see the video, the window.
Okay. Now I'm going
So
to
I see your desktop background. There you go.
there you go.
And now I
Okay.
see the video.
All the video?
All the video.
All right, good. All right,
Taking
we're
it
ready to
all.
go.
Taking it all.
Here we go. Oops, let me get it. Xbox partner preview. Alan Wake 2, the Lake House DLC. Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. Oh
You know what?
Jesus, a lot of other team.
Yep. You know, I thought that was the name of the company. Was it you that told me that it was the
No sound.
no sound?
No. Which means when you shared your screen, you forgot to share your audio.
Can I do that now, or do I have to?
No, I think you have to stop this, then go back in.
This is
share
why
your
you
audio.
do this.
But then you have to give me access to share my screen in the first place. Like
You do have
it's
access.
I don't have access. You keep saying that and it never happens. Sorry, everybody. He's
It's not
as he
telling me.
said
It's
earlier.
It's not offering me the option to share.
There should be a little check mark on the bottom left of that window.
Nope. Nope. It just says share. There's nothing else there. Screens. Nope.
Sure, because I've seen it. I mean, I haven't seen it this in a while.
Oh,
though,
okay.
so
Nope. Nope. Now, okay. It's layout options. It's now on the other side.
Why are you changing your background?
I don't know. I don't know. Slightly embarrassed about what's happening here. All right. Let's try this again.
Now we've got some
Xbox partner preview. Take 2.
USA and Canada.
Peggy
18.
Alan Wake 2, Lake House DLC. And 18 plus and 19s and more 18s and M18s and 16s.
M18 and
Oh, somebody
16.
said 16.
Ooh.
I keep coming back to this page.
Yeah.
The author's clearly awake.
Yeah. I believe
It's
so.
like he's warning us. But about what? I mean, what does it mean?
There was a crack in the lake house.
Ooh.
The Marmots had let the lake in.
Let it in.
This is
baby.
Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert.
Oh
in the vicinity. I
snap!
need to
It's the
speak
chick
with
from
Marmots.
But
this
the
is
water could not
this
flow.
is the what was it? Not Battlefront.
It became trapped.
Iden
Stagnant.
Versio from Star Wars
The
something.
pressure kept building,
Don't know.
The remix to
looking
that.
for release.
the same actress, and even the same character model. Looks exactly like her. Oh shit! It's Slender Man.
We have a situation in the lake house.
Ain't it
All
Slender
agents
Man?
Converge on the facility now.
The Joker. That's
Whoa.
gonna give me nightmares though. Alan Wake 2.
I'm outside in a forest. Not here, not here, not here.
That's what I tell myself all the time.
Okay, so that is bam. Alan Wake 2, The Awakening.
The lake house.
Oh, my bad. I'm not a fan of horror. Everybody knows that at all. The last horror game I played was probably Resident Evil 1, the
Really?
original. Yeah. I'm not a fan
You
of
know,
horror games.
they've made remakes of that now.
I have seen
all
it
of those games.
and that's cool. And I was like, I'm not playing because I'm not a horror. I've never been into horror. I don't like horror. I don't like to be scared for the sake of being scared. If there's a good story, I think the last good horror movie what was the last good horror movie that had a good story that I liked. I don't know, because I mean, what do you consider horror as opposed to suspense? You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Is it the same genre or is it really different? Because I know because I liked Signs. That was a very old movie, but that's not, I wouldn't call that horror, but it was scary stuff.
I think that was suspense, really.
That was suspense. I like The Ring, but is The Ring
Um,
suspense or mystery or horror? You know what I'm saying?
I think that one would fall more into horror because it's
Yeah.
supposed to scare you.
Like that's how long ago
Um,
I think I don't really watch.
What about
Sorry,
Doctor Sleep?
I don't know what that is. Paranormal Activity, the first one. I enjoyed that because it was simple, it was minimalist, and it was
Right, and then after that, it got confusing
yeah.
because
from what I
apparently
understand.
all of the paranormals corroborate together, and they have a base storyline that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, the lore for that is rough. What else can I think of that I enjoyed? I think that's about it. So I'm not really a horror guy. I like the trailer. The graphics are cool. It's great to see that Iden Versio left the rebellion and came to Earth to
To-
fight in the Awakening.
To fight.
What do you think?
Slender Man coming out
Yes,
of the
to
wall.
fight Paint Slenderman. I love Paint Slenderman. What do you think? Give us your your
I
take.
I know very little about these Alan Wake games. They are in my, what do you call it? Catalog to play. I just don't have the time to.
You have an
But,
Xbox, right? You do have an Xbox.
I
That's
do.
the reason why I have an Xbox.
I have everything.
I bought a brand new Xbox Series X Xbox 360 Xbox X to play with this man, and I don't really play with him. You know, that's what
I'm
she said.
sorry. Life.
That's
got a
why
little
that thing was
difficult.
bought, because I was enjoying the 360, and it's like, no, we're gonna move on and things. I was like, all right, let me invest in the hot and sexiness and because we're gonna do so many Ready Player Geek Bros and yeah. I wonder do we even have a freaking Twitch account anymore?
Yeah, I think it's still there. I think it's still open.
Good. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. Next one, yay. Yeah, yay.
Kronos, the New Dawn.
Ooh, I love Tartaria.
I love church.
Oh, blood.
Ooh, a clock.
Was it Bolber? Is it
Bloober.
Bloober?
Bloober.
This is in-game footage and cinematics.
Ooh, time to play chess.
Kind of on the nose, aren't we? I love Spinal Taps. This is another
Whoa.
horror game.
I don't know. What type of anti-gravity nonsense is this? Ooh.
Yes, it's another horror game. Why? They have ghouls and ghosts? Like, is it? Check? Checkmate? I don't know.
Check. Oh, damn.
I'm already over this. There's no dialogue either. That's why we're talking. Always lights flickering. Yeah. Oh yeah. What? Yep.
It's Master Chief.
I love that. Mushmouth.
Oh.
The checkmate. I knew it. Yep. It's time, Granny. Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, now they're showing us in-game footage. This looks pretty good.
It does look really good.
Compared to the cinematics, they're getting better. We're matching the cinematics to the actual gameplay. This looks really good. This is so... I can't play this kind of game. I just See, like that already gave me a fright.
Ooh,
All
I'm
right,
excited.
Chronos.
I don't know what this is about, but I'm excited.
Chronos, The New Dawn. Xbox Series X, S, and PC. You guys already know how I feel about this. I don't.
I'm gonna play this in front of you just so I can watch you cry.
That's not nice. At all.
I'm not a nice person. Where did you get this depiction of me?
What?
That I'm nice.
Oh, well, I mean, you co-host Last of the Nice Guys, so, you know. Brand synergy, baby.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm only nice on there. Okay, I'm not
Is my video...
nice here.
Is my video...
Lagging?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I'm having fun with it. Look at it. That might not be good. This thing might actually be freezing up on me. Can you believe it or not? It may not be able to handle this. All right, let's move on now. Oh, there we are. All right.
So should I play it off of mine?
I don't know. Even my mouse is lagging. No bueno. I think we need to pause. I think we need to pause and come back. We're gonna come right back. Oh my god! Yeah, this is all kinds of done. Like I don't even know what's happening anymore. My system, can you hear me?
You're so up. There.
I hope all of this is being caught on camera.
It's still
and an audio.
recording.
Is it? See, the funny thing though is that your video is coming just fine. Your video is clear as balls. Mine isn't. It's the weirdest thing. All right, let's pause this.
I can hear you now.
Okay, well, we're gonna pause this because I don't know what happened, and we will be back for a part 2 of the rest of this. Stay tuned.
Keeping up with the Geek Bros.